That's great. Beautiful, beautiful baby. It's an honor. Yeah, she's waking up now. I recognize these grandparents today because you have 3 generations here, and that's always an honor. They're going to be also involved in investing in the life of this beautiful baby girl. 4 generations, that's right. That's right. So that's an honor, isn't it? Wow. Reminds me of Proverbs 19 or 17 and 6, which tells us that grandchildren are a crown to the aged, and parents are the pride of children. Children are a gift from God. As believers, we are called to recognize that children belong first and foremost to God. And God, in His goodness and mercy, gives good gifts to parents, doesn't He? And then the parents have the awesome responsibility of taking care of the gift. Yeah. Whew. Some days it's a killer, isn't it? The good gift that God gives us. Wow. And then other days, wouldn't take nothing for them. We've been at the fireworks tent lately, and I ask the parents sometimes when they come in, you want to trade that kid in today for some fireworks? And some of them say, yes, gladly. And others, no, wouldn't quite, especially the grandparents. When the grandparents come in, no, wouldn't trade them for nothing, But children belong to God and are given to parents as gifts. So it's only proper that children be dedicated back to God. And we are told in 1 Samuel, 1st chapter, that Hannah presented her son Samuel to the Lord. Then in Luke 2 and 22, we find that Mary and Joseph brought their baby Jesus to the temple and presented him before the Lord. So Matt and Elora, you're bringing Abigail to the Lord today, presenting themselves first, and then Abigail before the Lord. God gives us some perfect instructions in His Word. Deuteronomy 6, 4 through 7 tells us that it is the parents' responsibility to teach them. To teach them what? Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all of thy heart, with all thy soul, and with all thy might. And these words which I command you this day shall be in thy heart. And it says, and thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shall talk of them when you're sitting in the house, when you're walking by the way, or you're walking down the street, or you're going shopping, when you lay down at night, and when you rise up in the morning. And thou shalt bind these commandments for a sign upon thy hand, and they shall be as frontlets between thine eyes, and thou shalt write them upon the post of thy house and on thy gates. You know what God is saying? God is saying, parents, you love God with every ounce and fiber of your energy, and then you teach your child the same. Oh, Lord, you know what our parents teach. We won't ever forget it. Matt, you know that. What they teach us, you're not going to forget it. We may stray from it, but we're not going to forget it. And God's going to keep calling us and nudging us back to Him. So if you love God with all of your heart, with all of your soul, and with all of your mind, you will be a model to Abigail to love the Lord your God with all of your heart, soul, and mind. We're going to dedicate this baby. We're going to pray. And I'd like a few people from the congregation representing the family of God to come. And we're going to dedicate this beautiful baby to the Lord. Can I get somebody to come? Sister Vonda, Brother Ted. Let's get some people. Wow. That beautiful baby. Sometimes they cry, sometimes they laugh, sometimes they don't have nothing to do with the preacher. We just kind of lay our hand right here. Y'all give it around, let's just pray. Beautiful. Lord, in the name of Jesus right now. God, you have given this precious gift to this family. We thank you for it, Lord. What a beautiful baby that you've given. Lord, and we pray that you would just use her for your glory. We don't know what the purpose is other than to be a mouthpiece for you, Lord, and a worker for you. But Lord, you may have special gifts and talents that you will give to her. We pray, God, that you would just use her for your glory. Lord, I know that you're able just to direct her life, Lord, and use her in a mighty way. And just as Hannah gave her baby, Lord, back to you, this baby is going to be given back to you for you to use as your glory. Lord, and you just let us use her. Lord, and you just let her life be gifted and talented. God, and I pray that you would just use her to win souls, to be a shining light to her parents, Lord, and to the world that she lives in. God, we just thank you for it, and we praise you for it. And we ask it in Jesus' name. Let it be done. Everybody said amen. Well, I think I'll just hold her. Parker, too bad I've got it.